Hello everyone, and welcome back to Skies of Arcadia. Last time we made it here to Esperanza, and we found out Enrique's uncle is going to be meeting us in battle. So let's go to that. Time to go fight Admiral Gregorio. It's going to be a tough battle. Give it everything you've got. Aye aye! Hey, you aren't actually going to fight against the Armada, are you? I forgot his voice. Huh? You're planning to fight Admiral Gregorio by yourselves? Yep, that's the plan. I don't doubt your abilities, but I used to be a Valuan soldier. I know what the Armada can do. Going up against one of their admirals is crazy. Our ship is the best there is. We're faster than Gregorio's ship, and I think we can match his firepower. But even if you win, you'll never get through the Dark Rift. Like I said yesterday, our ship is the best there is. Our engines are more powerful than you think. And it might just be powerful enough to get us through the Dark Rift. Besides, ever since I was a kid, I've always wanted to see what was beyond the edge of the world. That very edge is right in front of me. I have a chance to do what nobody has ever done before. I have a chance to make history today. If I said that I'm not scared, I'd be lying. But I won't let this opportunity pass me by. The chance to fulfill my childhood dream lies right in front of me. You don't expect me to just give up, do you? I suppose that no matter what I say, you're not gonna listen. The Dark Rift is a giant vortex. If you can get through one side, you'll reach the eye in the middle. It is rumored that the eye is calm. There are other calm pockets along the edges of the Dark Rift. If you find one of the pockets, you might have half a chance. I see. Thank you. I'll come back here when I'm done. I promise. Kid, you're just like me when I was your age. Don's actually a fun character. He's a complete asshole, but he's honestly a fun character. Admiral, the Dolphinus is approaching. It is moving into attack position. My orders were to bring him back alive or kill him if he refuses. We must do everything in our power to take him alive. All ships, prepare to attack. The Dolphinus is the Armada's most powerful ship. Our adversaries may be young, but we can't underestimate them. Vise, the Armada is getting ready to attack us. This is it. Everyone, man your battle stations. We've got to get past Admiral Gregorio's defenses. We will defeat him, and then we'll get through the Dark Rift and reach Yafutoma. Let's go. Aye aye. This is possibly the most creative ship battle boss fight. So, yeah, they think we brainwashed Enrique. But something new we get is the crew command. So, characters that are grayed out are ones who give just default buffs. So, Kazim gives our damage up, like, automatically. Pinta can protect our ship from cannon fire for 1 round. Polly will restore the character's MP. Marco will double all of our spirit points for 1 turn. Yeah, there's a lot of mix and matching. I tend to honestly not do that just because it's risky. Okay, focus. I want focus and then prototype cannon. Because of the Dolphinus's higher HP, we can also be a little more lax on our defenses. Not to say you shouldn't ignore them, because you will take damage. That's already about a 10th. No, not a 10th. It's a little under like a 12th of our HP. So we do have to be careful. Do not underestimate even the small cruiser. Because despite the fact that its HP is way down, like it's way lower than us, we should be careful. Especially since they can do this. They are They are the ships that tend to hit multiple times. But so can we. It's just we want to be careful and use our SP accordingly. Gotta say, the Dolphinus does spice up the battles. Because we're not having to worry about defending so often, we can do things like this. And just Moonstone Cannon the fuck out of anything in our way. Yeah. 3-2-2. Awaiting orders, and the ship is down. Because there's no penalty for using the Moonstone Cannon, I really can't recommend using it enough. If you have a chance to use it, use it. It's a free, high damage attack. 32,300 damage. Got a bit of experience. Speed Wax! That'll actually be useful. I believe we have to fight one more, and then we get to Gregorio proper. Yeah, go! Turn! No, not that way! You idiots, what are you doing? You're supposed to fire all your cannons right there! Yeah, get them! Hey, they're not that bad! Huh? Ah! Incoming! Everyone's fucking running. I still need to get past the next line of ships. I still have a long way to go. Fucking Dawn gets... Dawn, that's just a good bit of slapstick humor. He'll never defeat the Second Fleet. So, here's my strategy for this part. This is where I think this ship is actually fairly tough, so I'm wanting to buff up my spirit points quite a bit. Just because it's safe, in a way. Like, yes, I will take damage this turn, undoubtedly. But this will let me have a little more free reign on what I can do. Also, if you noticed on the front of the ships how it's spiked, that camera angle we just had showed that that is actually an extra thing added onto the ships. I don't know if we'll see it in this fight, but we'll definitely see it in the next one. Yeah, I'll take some damage, but it's not that big of a deal. Halfway up my spirit gauge. I'll be getting 13 more points next turn, so I'll probably wind up close to 50. Yeah, a lot of hits probably shouldn't be taking. Okay. This is also why, because we can buff up with some magic. And Enrique can fire a torpedo there. So again, not taking that many risks. Like, it's... I play very defensively in this fight, because I have had it where I get through these and then die. But honestly, I like Gregorio's ships. I actually like this fight, despite it being 3 ship battles in a row. Which aren't the most interesting fights in the world. It's a lot of planning and hoping that your tactic pays off. But you can have some real fun with this. Come on. Also, these boss fights are generally fun for me because I love the more tactical aspect of things. Close in and look for an opening. Yes! Can deal with that. And then have Fina do a complete kit to fully heal ourselves. And if it somehow survives this, target lost. Which means... Also, things tend to make sense. Like, if something's behind you when you're attacking, you won't be able to hit it without a torpedo. Yeah, no, it's down. Awesome. Fina and Vise get a level up. Okay. What's wrong, kitty? And now we fight the Admiral. Alright, we're doing great. Gregorio's ship dead ahead. He'll be in range shortly. Uncle Gregorio, I can't let you take me back. Alright, full speed ahead. It's now or never. Now we get the good music. The Aurelia? The name will pop up in a minute, I think. Prince Enrique, please forgive me for taking up arms against you, but you leave me no choice. I will not allow you to escape. You will not get past the Arcadia. This is one of the more interesting fights. First things first. You want to take advantage of the critical hits. And I can do that. The Arcadia is honestly an interesting boss fight. This is the first time where an Admiral ship has been the same size, if not smaller, than your ship. Which means we don't really know what to expect. The the Chameleon was about little Jack size, so I take that back. But it had a giant fucking flamethrower in the first fight, and then a laser cannon in the second. You want to try and do a lot of damage while keeping your spirit gauge high, especially now. Because, as we've seen, the Moonstone Cannon will do a lot of damage to a lot of ships. And it will really make things easier on you. So thankfully, yeah, as I stated before, Gregorio has been nicknamed Iron Wall by his peers. He is the Armada's best defense tactician. And I had to pick up a cat. Oh, kitty. I have heard that he sets up a tight defense and waits for his enemy to make even the smallest mistake. It is then that he attacks. That red dot, that's the bad zone. Okay, so I want to advanced cannon, focus, and there. Taking advantage. Because now we wait. You can put down your controller, you can take a drink, whatever you need. Now the events will play out however the game sees fit. And I will once again mention, like, all your attacks are based off of where you are. If something is above you, your main guns won't be able to hit it, but torpedoes will. They really start playing with that in at this point in the game. Because now we have just a much more powerful ship. Because they do have stats. They don't increase. It's the guns and the armor things that you can buy that will end up saving you and increasing stats and everything. AP cannon. Okay. Now we should be able to see his special attack. So we want to shore up. And let's do some gear grease, because that restores spirit. Because Gregorio has a very unique attack. A very cool, unique attack. As all of the admirals, and I think all the boss fights with ships have now, is that they will all have a unique move. Aside from one or two. Yeah, that was a good call. Come on. Oh, this is actually really intense. Oh man, it's a face-off. You want to use Quicka, because I believe if you use it on the turn, the same turn that one of his red attacks, you actually manage to dodge, which is the case. Hull ram. That spike wall on the front of his ship is no joke. So, there is dialogue for when you get hit. But this is also what opens up to the Moonstone Cannon. So now we can just lay in. This is the benefit. I believe if you actually get hit, you will actually be subject to another hull ram. He can combo you. It's honestly hilarious. Oh no, the cannons changed because of the cutscene. Oh, that's actually silly. Okay, that looked goofy. But, yeah, you can, in fact, just lay into Gregorio here. He's not one of the tougher admirals, as, well, Bellezza gave us a lot of crap. Even Del Loco did, but that was just due to the length of the boss fight in its entirety. But Gregorio's the first boss, the Admiral, where we have an easy time, if we play our cards right. Thankfully, like most of them, we will not be seeing... This is not in the last we have seen of Gregorio. Yeah! That's actually really good. Loading. Also, Gregorio's design is pretty cool. I always thought that if we were ever in battle together that we'd be on the same side. Prince Enrique, is there anything I can do to make you reconsider? No, I've made up my mind. I am not going back to Valua. I know that you've noticed a change in the Empire as well. They are headed down a dark path. Trying to rule the world with an iron fist. It will be Valua's downfall. This world, this sky, is not Valua's to rule. It belongs to the people. And to right the wrongs that Valua has committed, I have decided to travel with Vyse and his companions. Tell that to my mother, and also that I pray every day for her good health. This is goodbye. I must go. Be well. Farewell, young prince. Gregorio is really good as a character. Plus, like, I don't know, I just love old characters who, like, have big fucking armor. And we'll see later that he's a giant spear, too. Those kids are great! They just took out the Armada with one ship! Haha! They make me feel like sailing again! Guys, you put on quite a show. If you make it back from the Dark Rift, I hope you come back here and take me with you. Can't believe I'm saying this. You hear me, kid? You'd better make it back. And with that, we can go to the Dark Rift. I'm going to say this now. Make sure you have recruited Polly from Sailor's Island before going into that hole. If you go into that hole without Polly, you can leave, but I strongly, strongly advise actually just bringing her in the first place. It's not worth it, in my opinion, to, well, fuck about and go through it twice. There's 2 things in there we'll want to get, and one of them you need Polly for. I think everything else is self-explanatory. Also Slipara. This fight might go on. Oh no, never mind. Boon doom birds are lame. Oh good, they woke up Fina. Which means the sleep spell was pointless. Oh, and it's silenced. I forgot Enrique's sword gets silenced. That's actually super good. There are also some more things we'll want to do before going into the Dark Rift, and they are discovery related. You won't be able to turn in any discoveries for some time, so making sure you have everything you can is there for you completionists. Just because some things are now accessible. Drillin was learned. Awesome. That's actually really useful. I know there are discoveries on some of these rocks. There is also a boss fight around here that you don't want to do yet. And let's just deal with these off screen. Jesus. Hey, because I got into a fight. I have Enrique's first super move. We're about to see it. About to see it. This is basically a more powerful Cutlass Fury, in theory. But honestly, Cutlass Fury is just as good and it's easier to get out. It requires 1 less special point. So that's why I recommend having it. But Enrique gets some pretty cool utility.
That was easy.
Do 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 do. Okay, come on, I know there are discoveries around here I want to find. Really? I swear there were some? Anyway, I'll find those later. hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. For the love of God, be sure to save after fighting Gregorio. I just realized I didn't do that. And I will see you next time. So, let's let the good times roll.